Looking to make this one somewhat quick. Ooh, inspiring statuary. Non-artifact spells you cast have improvise. Do we want to play inspiring statuary in our draft deck? That could be very fun. There's also Dawn Feather Eagle, which is a bomb. What are the other ones here? Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a Thopter token with flying. I think that's actually like a bomb of a payoff. We're going to take Efficient Construction and leave Inspiring Statuary behind. Maybe it somehow wheels. Alright, so we've got Prized Fighter, Renegade Map. Renegade Map is definitely doable if we end up on a multicolor plan, especially. In blue we have Ice Over, is removal. It's pretty good removal. I think we'll just do that for now. Implement of Malice, Augmented Automaton, Hinterland Drake. Hinterland Drake's pretty good. Dawn Feather Eagle. I'm actually going to take Dawn Feather here. So I'm kind of locking us into blue-white flyers by taking that. But it's not really just blue-white flyers. It's blue-white plus artifacts. Because we need to get payoffs for this boy. So artifact creatures would be nice. Cogwork Assembler. Do we like this card? Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. The token gains haste. Exile at the beginning of the next end step. I'm not sure. I do like Windkin Raiders as a payoff for what we're going to be trying to do, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. We do need some other artifact payoffs to really make it worth us just going heavy into artifacts later. This is a 2-2 for 3 with Scry versus the Impro Hexproof. We're going to take the Hexproof guy. And then we're going to start taking stuff like Aegis Automaton that's going to be able to buy us time and basically be a mana dork for the rest of our stuff. Mobile Garrison's not terrible. Implement is on color. It does draw a card. Inspector makes a servo. Ice Over is just more removal. I like having the removal. We're kind of on this big late game plan, I think, right now for our creatures. And we're just trying to get there by kind of ramping into the improvised stuff and making go-wide things happen with Efficient Construction and other flyers. Do we want to be 3-color? I don't think we want to be 3-color, but I think we have the option to be 3-color if we decide to. Return target artifact to my hand. So, this is okay. We can take this. It can bounce artifacts. It can bounce Aegis Automaton. Okay, we took Statuary Wield. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is going to be so cool. Okay, no. We're happy. We're happy. We know exactly what we're doing. We can probably go on 3-color and be fine. I'm going to take Automaton, despite the fact that we're going to have to probably add black mana if we want to pump it. All of it's wheeling. Oh my goodness. This is great. This is real good. Shipwreck Moray we probably don't even play. There's a second Efficient Construction. Are you freaking serious? What? Do I pass over Peace Walker Colossus, though? Oh my goodness. This card's busted. Well, we don't have other vehicles yet. This is like just in our plan. This is stuff that we're already doing. Thopter Arrest is great. Hidden Stockpile. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we're solidly 3-color. Apologies. That's happening. Which is fine, as long as we can keep our card draw going and stuff like that, it should be great. Renegade map, something that we need. That's mana fixing. Universal Solvent's fine. Bastion Inventors, still just a freaking bomb. Ice over. Yeah, I'll take a third one of those. Thank you. Improvised draw 3 is probably pretty good in what we're doing. I'm not going to worry about stuff like negate right now. Implement of Malice, though, is good. Boundary Assembler seems fine. Ornithopter seems kind of like a big old question mark. Alright, Dispersal Tactician can let us bounce our own stuff for efficient construction, or it can bounce an enemy's artifact, which could be a big old vehicle or something in this format, which actually seems kind of good, right? I'm going to take it. I want to try that card out because I haven't gotten to play around with it. Yep, Automaton. The issue is going to be, we're going to have to cut a bunch of stuff, and I'm not sure what the cuts are going to be at this point. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff that we want. I'm on kind of a similar sort of strategy to what happened last time that I drafted this set. We ended up on black-white last set. Or last draft. Getting energy. I'm not sure that I care that much about that. This is going to be the Kaladesh pack, right? Yeah, so we've got Cultivator's Caravan. We've got Decoction Module. Probably not going to try to make modules happen. That's kind of an impossible thing to do, really, in this set. If we picked up multiple self-assemblers, they could be a cool sort of thing to combo out towards the end of our curve, but our curve probably already looks a little bit funky. Yeah, we need some 3-drops and 4-drops and maybe some more 1-drops. 4-drops are probably one of the more important pieces right now, as far as our curve is concerned. Tidy Conclusion's really good for us. Dund Operative's okay. The only reason Tidy Conclusion isn't a snap grab is because it costs double black. Thriving Ibex is not that great, so I think we're going to grab Dund Operative. Or Caravan. I kind of want to grab Caravan because it's the rare, and I actually really like this card. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to grab Caravan. This guy's good. This guy's good in our deck. Gearpool Orrery. Whoa. Just whoa. Calm down. Return target tap creature to its owner's hand. Scry 1. This guy's worth splashing for. I think he's quite good. Oh my god. We've already got all of our copies of this card. Otherwise, I would be grabbing this so fast. But we're gonna have to let it go. Now, do I take Northbridge Patrol? Because in combination with stuff like Hidden Stockpile, it goes crazy. Answer yes. Cloud Blazer is one of my favorite cards in the game, so I'm taking it. Refurbish hits not really that much good stuff. Most of our artifacts are kind of on the bottom end of the curve. Insidious Will. That could really catch somebody off guard. We're gonna grab one of them. That'd be a fun thing to do to somebody. 2/4 gains flying if you pay blue. I'd rather have this guy. And just cantrips us a card. This could actually be good once we get our efficient constructions down. We're going to be pretty removal heavy. We've got 3 ice overs and 2 counter spells right now. And then we've got this gigantic top end that we're going to have to trim down. Assumed operative. Failed inspection. Gear for Uri to the sideboard. I don't think we're main decking that, though we maybe can. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll main deck Gear for Uri. I have no idea. I'm just taking everything out right now because this is such a clusterfuck. Oh man, this deck's either going to be like the best thing ever and go to 7 wins, or it's going to be literally the worst deck that we've ever seen, and we're going to go like 2-3. But I feel like we're trying to do really powerful things, which is good. We're trying to do good stuff. The ice overs, like, so early game removal is part of our game plan. Efficient construction is part of our game plan. Cards that enable us to make our game plan happen by drawing more cards. Cards that synergize with our game plan because they have improvise. Potentially stuff that bounces my artifacts over and over could be really good. This draws us cards. I'm gonna hold off on deciding that I need stockpile right now. Statuary is going to let us tap our artifacts for mana, which we're going to have plenty of. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, if that player has no cards in hand, that player draws 3 cards. See, I feel like that's going to be better for my opponent than it is for me, which is why I'm kind of not really wanting to just snap it up and play it. Alright. So let's ignore anything with black casting cost for a minute and see if our blue-white deck's good enough. I think Dawn Feather Eagle comes in because it's going to give us a win condition with all of our little 1/1s. They're going to all be able to get in. Aegis Automaton. Watchful Automaton. And Implement. Which will let us draw 2 cards instead of just 1. And then we have room for like one more thing, and we're there on the blue-white deck. Which is probably going to be Toolcraft Exemplar, because this card can seriously make some stuff happen. How many artifacts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's looking like a little bit short of what we want, if I'm being 100% honest. So let's make room for Cultivator's Caravan here, cutting a 2-drop maybe, or a 3-drop, or a 4-drop, or a 5 or 6-drop actually. A 5 or 6-drop is going to be the best thing to cut by the look of it. We don't necessarily need Windkin Raiders in this deck, I don't think. Can add Caravan. And I kind of want to add the Foundry Assembler as well. We could swap out 5 drops for that. I'm just kidding. All of our 5 drops are really good. I also kind of want to include Reverse Engineer. If we can find room for it. So let's... Alright. This card. Improvise. I'm probably going to have 2 artifacts down, so it's basically a 4/4 Hexproof for 4. Cloud Blazer draws us 2 cards. Love it. Has flying. Love it. Staying in. Scuttler is going to let us bounce our stuff and make infinite dudes as long as it stays alive, so we're going to keep it. Dispersal Tactician is going to help us make infinite dudes, so we're going to keep it. Dawn Feather Eagle is giving our dudes +1/+1 and is basically one of our ways of finishing out the game. That has to stay in. Nimble Inventor's drawing us a card. I think Cantripping on 4 is pretty good. Efficient Construction's how we're getting our dudes. Inspiring Statuary is one of our artifacts, plus is giving everything else. Improvise. Caravan is ramping us. Maybe Toolcraft actually just doesn't even belong in this deck. It's a good card. It's got a good stat line. It's just we're not really looking to start beating in on turn 1. We don't have any way to really follow that up. We've got some bears on 3 that aren't really bears because they don't cost 2, they cost 3. We're not a beat down deck. So let's cut that out and let's pull in Reverse Engineer. And then maybe I add Aether Inspector because he can make a token. Do I have any other stuff that's making tokens other than Efficient Construction? I don't really. I think I'm fine with that though. All right, so we're gonna call this it. Blue-white construction, because that's what's going on. We are trying to construct a victory with our constructed deck. Just kidding, this is not constructed. This is quick draft. Well, we're kind of trying to do like constructed type things in our quick draft deck, so this should be interesting. Playing against Lollipoop. His deck is likely on a higher power level than ours because I have a feeling that we're trying way too hard to make Efficient Construction work. We got 2 of them, so if it works out, it's great. This is keepable, I think. We need 1 more land to basically get us to the rest of our hand. Well, I guess not quite. We need blue sources. Maybe I should have mulliganed. Rip. Blue. Yeah, white. Hey, there's a blue source. Aegis Automaton. Coming down. Hinterland Drake. Coming down. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I can do this and then I can Cloud Blazer next turn. I'm hoping that that's about where opponent goes, oh crap. It's where we drop the turn 4 Cloud Blazer with Improvise. Nimble Inventor. That's basically a itty bitty Cloud Blazer. Dawn Feather Eagle. Oof. And we do want to keep drawing cards, basically. I'm not going to block any of this right now. I will let him beat in, get us to 16. Plays another Drake, yep. So he is getting lots of flyers up in the air. That's fine. I hate that it did that way. Oh, I don't like that at all, because I wanted to improvise off some of that stuff. Let's, man, why won't you let me tap these for improvise? Hold up. So, I actually have to go into gameplay options and turn off auto tap because of the way that that's working. Oh no, it's because it's an artifact. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I have to manually cast those. So, it's okay, that's what we're doing anyways. We can turn it back on. I'm just having issues here. Alright, gameplay. Auto tap can come back on. We are not attacking. Yeah, and he's gonna get into the air. For 4, putting us at 12. We need to probably put up Dawn Feather Eagle as a blocker pretty soon. Maybe I should turn off auto tap for this, because I don't know how it is going to interface overall with me trying to improvise stuff out, if it's going to automatically tap the artifacts or not. I don't think it is. So we'll play really carefully like it's not. We'll drop Dawn Feather Eagle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll drop down Implement. 1, 2, 3. Go to combat. This guy does have Vigilance, so we do get to attack with it for free right now. He's going to get the swing for a decent amount this turn. We're going to eat this, and we're going to eat this. And then we're going to take 6. Ice over. Okay. We're going to eat this, and then we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. We'll eat Scrybot, I guess. Oops. Oh, cool. We're fine. We're fine. We can still block. I don't know why I thought that was going to tap it. It doesn't tap it. We're just planning on leaving this back as a blocker anyways right now, so that's not really that big of a deal for me. Blocks. You're blocking here. You're blocking here. We just want to take good trades. Land's nice. Dispersal tech, we can push his Watchful Automaton back to his hand with, so we'll drop this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take action. I want to reverse engineer as well, but I don't think that I can this turn, just because we need to trade off his 4/4. Go to combat, no attacks, and turn. We can trade off his whole board if we want to here. And then we can reverse engineer next turn. I need to find my 4/4 crab, and I need to find one of my ways to make some tokens. Alright, got another 4/4 to put on the board. Blocks. We will double block. These. Trade. Let's Nimble Inventor. Blue. Tap. 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 And let's reverse engineer, and we can ice over this next turn if we want to let it slip through. Tap for improvise, yeah. Island. Renegade map. No attacks. End turn. Letting him get in for 4 damage is a little bit risky. It's not something that I'm necessarily wanting to do. The fact that we can still hold this up as a blocker is still really nice for us. We'll make another 2-for-1 trade. On Bastion the Gunner. And he's got a crabby boy. We'll probably sack a Aegis Automaton to block it and then ice over it next turn. There is efficient construction. Alright, cool. That is one of the things that we've been looking for this whole time. Very happy to see it. We can tap this. We can tap this for improvise. And we'll tap a second blue source. I think it's fine. This lets us draw 2. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oof, it just lands. Oh, I can bounce stuff with Automaton. Oh, we're in good shape. Can I bounce my Dawn Feather Eagle with Automaton? I can. I can do that after attacks and stuff are declared. Combat. Yeah, so we can declare block here, and then we can bounce the Dawn Feather Eagle. Blocks. Yeah, this is really good. Got one blocker. I think we're in the green here. And green, in case y'all didn't know, is for go, go, go. Okay, Malfist, yep. Get this down. Play out Eagle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll play down Caravan too. Caravan's going to be representing a blocker for us. We do want to ice over Crab. Tap one of these. I don't want to tap both of them. Finally start making some Thopters. Combat, no attacks. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Alright. Drink a little water. I hope that we're going to have time to finish out this draft. I've got to finish up around noon. Okay. Yep. So we're going to kill Malfist, and we're going to block one of the other guys. Ooh. I think that's what we're doing anyways, is we're killing Malfist. Yeah, let's do that. Crew. Dawn Feather Eagle Smit. Leave in the dust. Okay, alright. Well, that's going to put us back a little bit. We're going to have to chump block the flyer now. But we get our flyer back. We're going to 1. But he should be pretty out of action. Oh man, there's the second one. Oof. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Combat. No attackers. And turn. Okay. He's gonna scry. Yep. We have mana up to pick something up. We could pick up our Dawn Feather Eagle again, or we could pick up our Cultivator's Caravan. We're probably gonna pick up Dawn Feather Eagle again at the end of the day. Oh, I actually, don't think we are. We're gonna pick up a Aegis Automaton. And it's gonna be our last Aegis Automaton. He's gonna swing with everything again, right? We're not fueling up a Caravan. Oh, he's not attacking with anything. Okay. That's a lot better for us. All right. We're getting to go off with our go wide plan. Yep, scry. We do only have so many turns until we like run out of cards in our deck, I guess. that's the way that we lose, is if we run out of cards first. He's scrying again. So we put whatever his option was to the bottom twice. He's digging for some fuel. My turn. More land. I'm gonna turn auto tap back on. Oh, that's not. Yep. Done. Okay, thank you. Let me do this real quick. We're just gonna. So it was giving us the option. The only reason that I was worried was whether it would give us the option to tap stuff or not. And so far it's giving us the option. We can do this again this turn. Actually cancel. Let me think about this. So if I do this, we pay 5. We can't actually do that again this turn. I could do a Dawn Feather Eagle, but I don't think that that matters. Oh man, I can't believe this is a draft deck and not a constructed deck. Yeah, I know it's my go. Thanks, bud. I'm considering my options because I actually have stuff to do despite the fact that my hand's empty. Arborback Stomper's pretty good for him. It's a 5-4. It's a 6-5. Attacks. No attacks. Alright. Do it again. Or land. See, and it does only cost 2, so I could go ahead and do that one more time if I wanted to. I don't know if it matters if I do it now versus doing it later, though. I think I do want to go ahead and do it now. Let's go ahead and get another set of Thopters out. Your go. Your go. Dude, I'm sorry that we're playing a slow, grindy deck, but this is fun. Combat. Attacks. No attacks. Scry. Yep. We do need to watch out for him to have a pump spell for one of his trample guys. If he swings with it, we just need to put a whole bunch of stuff in front of it, basically. As durable handicraft is giving him some value. It's not giving us as much value, or him as much value as our efficient constructions are, but it's certainly giving him some. Okay, here we go. This is our time to start making decisions. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't crew. I just lost the game because I didn't crew. Oh my god. Hold up. It's not over. But that was a big mistake. No pump spell? No pumperoni? No pumperoni, per favor? Leave in the dust. Yeah. Yeah, good game. The Trample boys getting through. We would have been in a really good spot if he didn't get through with the Tramplers. That's alright. You know, that's game 1 for us. We're still figuring out how this is exactly going to work, and I think that it was a good proof of concept despite the fact that we lost. Hopefully we can put some wins on the board here. This is just fun. I don't even care if we lose all of our games with this. This was a fun draft. 2 nimble constructions and a inspiring statuary. And then just a bunch of bouncy artifact boys. This is, like, actually a good hand. There's definitely some consideration of if we should have included some of the black cards that we had taken and gone into the third land. Who was that? G, what's up, my dude? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Grab a second plains. And pass the turn. Automaton can come down, and if we have to next turn, we can scry during untap. This has Menace. Maybe I should just play Implement. No, we'll do Automaton still. Get something on the board that we can threaten to go attack back with if he doesn't have another play. Yep. Oh, it didn't hold me there. That's okay. We can do that next time. Yeah, I want to put a stop there. We'll drop the Automaton. We can threaten to double block this. I think is better than attacking in. We're on a slower game plan than our opponent most likely is. We can also improvise out Bastion of Vener next turn. And not worry about scrying, I suppose, is an option if he doesn't attack, if he doesn't want to trade. he swings, he might have a combat trick, but he'd have to give it, like, +1 attack in first strike, and I don't know if that's a thing in his colors. I don't think it is in this set, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, this is fine. So we will scry upkeep and look for that land. I want to drop efficient construction before we play implement so that I can get something out of it. Ooh, okay. He's gonna buy his boy back and get it back down. This is a pretty good card if you've got the means to do that. So we want to do this before draw phase. We want to make sure there's a land on top. We need a land. And now we will beat back in, because we don't have any way to make the efficient block trade like we did last time. Our game plan is definitely to get down efficient construction, get this down, and get down Scuttler, and start making infinite 1/1s, but it doesn't have to necessarily happen immediately if Bastion Inventor is going to save us a little bit of grief. Oh, Bastion Inventor's not saving us a whole lot, is he? He's just going to trade. So maybe we do just need to get our game plan rolling as soon as possible. I can also just ice over this guy. Let's just ice over this guy. And I can play this, despite the fact that this is going out of order for what we're trying to do, because it's going to let us get down more stuff later. We're still going to be able to bounce it with Scuttler. And I think... Oh my god. Oh, we're just getting run over with big stuff. Okay. I should try not to think. Alright, this has to happen now, as opposed to later. I think we're chump blocking. I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice this, and get the draw 2 off of it. No attackers. We're chump blocking here. We're taking 7. And then we might just be dead. Fudge. Yeah, we're just getting beat down. Alright. Okay. Black-green seems pretty strong. There's a lot of beatdown cards and just good mid-range tools. I passed this guy a couple times. Elegant Edgecraft. Cloud Blazer. Do you save me any grief if I play you right now? You heal us for 2, and then we have to chump block with you. It's not really that good. Cultivator's Caravan gets us a chump blocker for free. But we don't have any follow-up. But none of my stuff trades anyways. It's all chump blocking. Yeah, we're just gonna die here. Oh no! I'm running through all the scenarios. Oh no, I can improvise out Bastion Inventor. Because I can tap both of these. Oh, I can't actually play it. Why are you telling me that I can play it? You're telling me that this costs 4. That's because you're counting this tapping twice. Okay, I got you. Good job, game. That's actually a little bit of a misrepresentation by the game. I should make a forum post about that later. Improvise with Cultivator's Caravan shows cost at 1 lower than it actually is. Let me make a note about that. Alright. Got it. Alright, so we're getting absolutely wrecked on this draft. I'm not super surprised that we are, given kind of what we're trying to do, but I'm also not particularly mad because we got to draft a bunch of really cool cards, and we got to make a cool deck. It's just getting outpaced by most of the other decks that are on the board. If for whatever reason we end up not getting outpaced, our late game is absolutely disgusting. So maybe we'll make a comeback here and go up to like 3 wins or something. Alright, we've got Islands, we've got Aegis, we've got Inspiring, we've got Reverse Engineer. This is fine. Reverse Engineer is going to draw us a card. Aegis Automaton's a lot better of a ground blocker than most of the stuff that we've had down so far. Plus, he's sort of part of our game plan. The ability to return another target creature to my hand is going to let us pop off when we get down our construction. Let's play this out instead of Renegade Map. We've got plenty of lands right now. And Renegade Map's a cheap way to proc our artifact synergies. We can not quite Reverse Engineer yet. I can play Inspiring Statuary. Inspiring Statuary, basically the whole reason that we're here in this funny archetype that's probably like tier 3 draft archetype, but man is it fun. I don't even know if it makes a tier list. This is getting the cards that we got that do what we do right now is so out of the normal. Alright, we can get Bastion Inventor down right now. Improvise. Inspiring Statuary was also leading to this guy showing at 2, so I'm going to make a note of that as well. So we're making a short list of bugs with the improvise mechanic that we've found just in this draft that hopefully can help them out. Or Reverse Engineer here, tap. Like, see, this is showing, it showed 2 in our hand, but we can only tap 2 for improvise right now. Oh my god, we draw all lands. Yay! Combat. Well, we'll get him with Bastion Inventor. We're out earlier than our opponent as far as having a big creature, which is nice because that has not happened yet. Though as soon as he puts down another Thriving Ibex or something, even one of those, he can start looking at double trades. There's another Automaton. Yeah, I do want to go ahead and get down the second Automaton. Second Automaton is going to buy us some stuff. Alright. I'll keep getting in. Now he needs to decide whether he wants to pump Thriving Ibex one more time, or if he wants to make a dude. Either way is going to let him trade on Bastion Inventor for basically the same cost. So Thriving Ibex is slightly better because he gets to keep the counter. If he makes the token goes away. I think he should attack with Thriving Ibex. Though I did think about that play a decent amount. So he might not come to the same decision. He's going to attack with both. Let's see what he triggers. He can trigger both, actually, since he played Nimble Inventor. And we can block the 2-3. Let's see. So we're going to land. I'm going to drop Dispersal Tech. 1, 2, 3. This is going to let us get rid of his token. Take action. We can continue getting in with Inventor, since he only has 3 damage worth of blockers. Alright, cool. He's chumping, which is pretty good for us. Nimble Inventor comes down, draws his card. Implement. We're about halfway through our deck. We should be hopefully finding our construction pretty soon. Downside of what we're doing is our win con's basically based on 2 cards in our deck and drawing them early enough. I don't know if it's to the point where we should be mulliganing until we find it in our hand. Maybe that would be the right decision. That's not what I'm looking to do, though. So we're going to pay 4 to draw 2. Ice over, and there's Efficient Construction. We will tap 2. And we'll drop Renegade Map. Do we want to attack with anything here? I don't think we do. We do have 6 lands out, so we can start bouncing our Aegis Automatons. I'm sorry, 7 lands is what's required for that. We can make them bounce each other each turn and start making 1/1s. We actually have 8, so I can also afford to tap one of them for an ice over on something if we need to. Which we could do on his Thriving Ibex or his Osprey. Could also just chump block the Osprey. I don't think we need the chump block here. Dropping to 11 should be fine. Let's see. Let's Impro out Nimble Inventor. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 blue. Draws us Cloud Blazer. Cloud Blazer, I think, is better than bouncing Automaton this turn. And we'll just pay for this manually. We don't need to improvise it. More land. Alright. We're not attacking with anything this turn again. We could trade on Osprey. We could chump block Osprey, tap this down, and bounce Cloud Blazer. I think bouncing Cloud Blazer gets a little scary as far as us running out of cards eventually. That still might be the play to do it once. Oh, that's real nice. That's it's kind of good for us. So we're gonna chump block the 3/4, right? Yeah, we take 2, chump block the 3/4, ice down the 3/4. Ooh, there's my other efficient construction. It's nice. 1, 2, 3. Ice over. Or let's it doesn't require a tap, right? Let's do this first, just because I'm not sure if I tap it if I can still use its ability. So let's do that beforehand. Let's ice over the 3/4. Taking another 2, but we're replaying Cloud Blazer. We're taking another 3, replaying Cloud Blazer. You could potentially take 5 if he attacks with everything. We'd trade on Ibex. Or no, I guess we still wouldn't, because we'd trade there and we'd triple block it, and then we'd block the Inspector. We'd lose the 4/4 and one of the 2/2s. Ibex has put in a ton of work for him. This is a card that I think I've underrated a little bit. As long as you can find the energy synergies, it seems like it's pretty good if you get it on the board before opponent has something to actually block it with. And it being a 2/4 body, you can grow it without really having a whole lot of risk. Considering it ends up being a 3/5 the first time you attack with it. Okay, he's just getting on with the flyers. That's fine. That was one of the lines that we took into account. Let's see what he's got in his hand. 6 mana. It could be something big. Golden Yogo. Acrobatic maneuver, he's going to bounce that to get more energy so that he can make more tokens and get a free card draw. And he might use a timeout here if he's not careful. Deadeye Harpooner. What does the revolt trigger on this do? He's going to kill one of my automatons. Oh no. Oh, that sort of cuts short our combos a little bit. Cloud Blazer's gonna draw us some. Here we go. We're fine. We found another one. Another one. So what we can do here is we can bounce during block step if we don't want one of our things to die. We're still not able to attack this turn, but we'll be able to start attacking with Thopters pretty soon. 12 cards left. Okay. Our goal is to take him out of the air here. Resolve. Blocks. So we're going to block like this. Cloud Blazer to here. One wants to here. 3 blockers. And then if he has a pump spell, we'll bounce Cloud Blazer. Otherwise, we'll bounce this guy and replay it. Let's see what he does. That'd be funny if he bounced our Cloud Blazer for us. Death Dismissal. On 3 damages you choose. Okay, so we will go ahead and bounce Cloud Blazer. Actually, cancel. Has he chosen? Yeah, he has chosen. Okay, so we do want to do that, yeah. Bounce Cloud Blazer. So the 2 damage is going to go to the 1/1s. We're at 12 land. We should be able to bounce and replay Automaton as well. Oh! Also, Ice Over is real nice. Our goal is to be taking them off the flyers here, so anytime that we get to Ice Over a flyer is quite nice. Cloud Blazer. Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. We have 7 left. It's another Ice Over. Take him off his last flyer. Yep. Caravan. Alright. And land. And go. No attackers. We swing in with everything. He gets to take 2 trades right now. We want to wait and just swing it with flyers. Swooper. Yep, there's another one. Another one. Malfunction. Resolve. Yep. He does realize that I can just keep bouncing that, right? Maybe he's trying to make me mill out. He must be trying to make me mill out. That's got to be his plan at this point. I don't see how else he wins the game. Ooh, he's trying to get in with Ibex with it being a 5/7. I would have happily taken that trade. We could have traded the Caravan plus 1 thing for it. And I think the Caravan's the only thing that would have actually died. Alright, cool. Automaton. We're not even going to bounce the Cloud Blazer. We're just going to bounce our Automatons. Hopefully we don't break the game by putting too many creatures out. Because we have a lot of creatures. So we're up to 6 now. I lose one of these. I need to start jumping in for damage, but I don't think it's this turn. I think it's next turn. turn. There is Salvage Scuttler. That is one of our other bounce things that lets us bounce for free, basically. So, quite happy about that. Let's make sure that we're only tapping blue mana for this. Because we'll leave up another bounce. Alright. We'll start getting in. Attacks. With the flying tokens. Six attacks. You can block one. There we go. Doing it. Talk, yep. Now I can block two of them. Resolve. Combat. Attacks. Ibix trying to get in. Okay. Resolve. It is a 5/7. Let's right click on it to make sure. Yep. Blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ibix is one of the things that we've been looking to get off the board for a while, so happy about that. Simplify this board state a little bit. Oh, I forgot to bounce. Rip. That's one less bounce that I can do this turn. I probably should technically be doing this after combat. Go to combat, go to attacks. I'm just going to click all attacks because it's going to be faster. Then we're going to unclick you, and you. This one's going to stay attacking because he is going to put one of our things back into our hand. And at any point we could have drawn Dawn Feather Eagle and just won the game at this point. But we'll put him to 2. He's going to double block. Okay. Yes. That order is fine. Replay Renegade map. Make more whirly-girlies. Alright. So, we did get a win with this deck. That's you know, I'm happy with one win. Honestly, with this deck, I'm happy with one win. We are trying way too hard to make this work. Alright. 500 gold. Plus, we get 100 gems, right? Yes, that's the exact amount that we need in order to do a M19 draft, which will be tomorrow, hopefully. As long as things at work don't change and I don't have to come in early or anything. We'll be looking forward to an M19 draft tomorrow. Spells Caster T? Or Spells Caster? Let's see. Cultivator's Caravan, Inventor. Yeah, this is fine. As long as we find one more land, we're going to get to draw, hopefully find the 5th land, put the Cloud Blazer down. I wish Washful Automaton's stat line was slightly better. It was a 2-3 instead of a 2-2. Scry's good, but I'm already having to pay for it, you know? Oh, we do already have Cultivator's Caravan as well, which I kind of forgot about. The fact that that's gonna do some work for us. Alright, this guy must be on black-white with a bunch of Dawn Feather Eagles if he's playing that and making servos off of it. I'm gonna Automaton here and look to trade on some 1/1s. Or he's just got good sack outlets. That is a theme in black in this set, is sacrificing your creatures to do stuff. And with stuff like Weaponcraft Enthusiast, those cards end up being very good. Because you basically get 3 bodies out. So, Nimble Inventor. We've got a couple of them. No attacks. We can double block this guy if we need to. He's probably going to swing in with it. He probably will swing in with 4. Hopefully he doesn't have Dawn Feather Eagle this turn, though. That would really suck. We could trade Weaponcraft Enthusiast and then trade the 1/1 and keep one of our guys alive if he does Dawn Feather Eagle and attack with everything. It looks like that's not happening this turn. He's going to draw a card. Which means if he attacks with this, we can double block it, which is fine. Hopefully nothing goes haywire here. He could have a combat trick. Looks like he might. Yep. Land. And Cloud Blazer. We have our own Dawn Feather Eagle, which isn't as good now as it is later. We almost want to hold on to that card as long as we can. There is Efficient Construction. Or, yeah, that's what it's called. I'm glad that we found that. That's sort of our win condition. He's got a whole bunch of tokens. We'll try double blocking again. If he has another trick, so be it. Oh, unless he sends in 1/1s, in which case we'll kill some 1/1s. I do want to get this dead. He probably doesn't think we're willing to trade our Cloud Blazer for it. Yeah, cool. That's a trade that he says he's willing to make. We're willing to make it as well, given our hand. We've got a whole bunch of action. We're not really doing a whole lot next turn. We're setting up with Efficient Construction. He's gonna keep making some dudes. Oh no, he made a 1/4 reach. That's actually pretty good against what we're doing. Alright, construction coming down. And we'll say go. Playing Cultivator's Caravan first could have let us drop it as well, but if we played Cultivator's Caravan, we wouldn't have gotten the token. At which point I'm okay with rolling it this way. Ooh, 9th Bridge Patrol. That card can get scary. Coolcraft Exemplar has first strike. We'll trade on a 1-1 here. We're okay with taking some damage. It's not the end of the world yet. Hey, yo, what's up, Firsty Ferret? Time for coffee? Yeah, coffee and magic. That's a good call. It's a good call, my dude. This is like the jankiest draft I've ever had. This deck is so fun, but it's so bad. We're gonna lose, but man, we're gonna enjoy every minute of it. I'm telling you that right now. This is just a ton of fun. We're going to make some Thopters. Take to the skies. Alright. Now, before blocks, we need to remember to look at whether or not we want to pop our Cultivator's Caravan or not. Oh, yeah, Sydney Stockpile. This was a card that we almost splashed for. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we should have, but I didn't because I didn't want to go into the extra color. Alright. Bringing the 1-1s. No, bringing the 3-2. Bringing the 2-2. Bringing the 1-1s. Okay, cool. So we will go ahead and throw up Caravan. Gonna let us take care of his 3-2. I don't know if he forgot that we had that. Hopefully he did. Hopefully he doesn't have some dumb +2 attack combat trick for this guy, but he might. And we'll trade on his 1-1s with our 1-1s, I think. Is fine. And we can Dispersal Tactician down one of his tokens as well. Sack and Scry, yep. We're gonna have to sack something too, and then ice over his 9th Bridge Patrol at some point. We are going to get rid of that boy, though, which is good. Resolve. Resolve. End turn. Alright. Okay. Dispersal Tactician. We will get rid of this. Because cutting down his servo count is going to be important. Just keep it trimmed up. Sack it, Scry, that's fine. Hopefully he is surprised when he does not get an extra token, because there's a chance that he does not know. Combat. We're not attacking. As a matter of fact, we're not doing anything else this turn, so we'll click the end turn. like the intern switch. Alright, Walking Ballista. Wow. That's a good freaking card, man. That is a good card. Attacks. Are you gonna get in with 9th Bridge? He's not looking to get in with 9th Bridge yet. Yes, he is. Okay, cool. So, blocks. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna chomp. The fact that this guy does not have Vigilance means that it's gonna get messed up by Ice Over. If it had Vigilance, we'd be in trouble. We could also have, I guess, chosen to take 6 here, but I don't think that that's going to be the right call. Dropping to 5 is lower than we want to be at this point in the game, especially with him having a Walking Ballista on the board, because he could just tick up that Walking Ballista and kill us. Alright, so the thing's an 8/8. Good thing we've got the Ice Over for it. Resolve. Yep, you can ping down my guy. That's fine. Not great, but fine. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. It would be nice if we found a land off the top here. I would love to play Salvage Scuttler and be able to start bouncing to make tokens. Yep, +1 counter on the Ballista. Yep. Hidden Stockpile triggers. So, there is land. Awesome. Let's go ahead and Ice Over first. On Patrol. He's tapped out, so he's not doing anything about it. That's sort of his biggest threat out of the way. And we can drop Scuttler. So we learned something cool in this draft. There's a bug in this game where if you have a card that has Improvise plus you have Inspiring Statuary out, the cost that it shows in your hand will be discounted 2 times for every artifact that you have, which isn't actually the case. That's not how the Improvise mechanic works, sadly. You can't tap something twice. If you could, it'd be real cool, but it doesn't quite work like that. So let's see what he does here. He's got a Torch Gauntlet. He's going to equip the Torch Gauntlet to the 1/1. Is fine. Is he going to go attacking with the 1/1? Okay. Let's crew up. And hopefully he doesn't have +2 attack for this in his hand, but I don't think that he will. I have a feeling that this is just going to die. He might pop Hidden Stockpile. At which point he starts feeling a little bit like he just wasted all of his mana this turn. Which he kind of did. Resolve. Resolve. One top to your bottom. Yep. Here's your bottom one. Yeah, zero top, one bottom. There we go. Put it at the bottom. Resolve. Yes. Land. You cost 3, right? You do. So we can Dawn Feather Eagle. Eagle. And I think we'll attack with all here. I guess I should have manually tapped Caravan when casting Dawn Feather Eagle. It would leave one more mana open for us. In case we decided that instead of playing Caravan, we wanted to play like Nimble Inventor or something, but I think that playing Caravan here back down is still the play. Give us our 1/1. Turn. And I think with this board state, we're winning the board, since we've got the 9th bridge tapped down. But there's a good chance that at some point he finds a way around that. There are ways to bounce stuff in white. Bandar. So he's got a whole bunch of synergy for that Walking Ballista. He must have drafted that really early. The Ballista is potentially going to be our biggest problem. We don't have any straight up kill spells. All of our control spells are ice over type effects. And our Dispersal Tactician, which actually would have been a great way to deal with the Walking Ballista. Yep, so he's gonna scry. This is main phase scrying. He's not doing it pre-main, which is fine. It just means that he has different needs for the scry. Or maybe he has a use for the rest of his mana. If he doesn't, he should really be doing that before untap. Like if his last card's a land or something, I think that would be better for him. But he is playing his game, and we're playing our game. So let me make sure to tap this. Yeah. Combat. Attacks. Get in with the flyer and the 4/4. If he wants to trade on the 4/4, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh right, he does have reach. I'd forgotten about that. Well, that makes it harder for him to trade well onto the 4/4. He'd have to trade basically everything and give up his ability to give counters to the Walking Ballista. So he might chump block it. Alright. Play Caravan. Get our 1/1. See if opponent misplays. He shouldn't. He should put his counters onto the Ballista, ping this down. He is really slowing down our plan with that Ballista though. We're still getting it damaged, so it's not terrible. Metallic Mimic. Ooh. What is he going to put Metallic Mimic on? Servo. Metallic Mimic on Servo. Okay. He doesn't have any way to make servos out right now other than Hidden Stockpile, but I suppose that's enough. You get to start turning your 1/1s into 2/2s. Resolve. Resolve. We could go for a big attack this turn and actually attack with Cultivator's Caravan instead of tapping it for mana. This is when it attacks though, so I'd have to give up a Thopter token if I wanted to do that. Alright, we can't attack with our flyer anymore. He could trade this for one of our 4/4s, which I think we end up being okay with. Let's drop the plains, and let's tap for blue. We're gonna manually tap to put this out, because I don't want to tap down my white on accident. We only have the 2 planes down. Another island. F. Combat. Yeah, I think we're okay with taking some trades here. He might block with the 3/4 on one of these and then ping it down with Ballista. We'll attack with this guy too. That kind of screws up his blocks a little bit. Surprised that he still is keeping the Scrounging Vandar alive instead of putting the rest of its tokens on the Walking Ballista. Maybe he wants it to chump block with. Two blocks there. Okay. So he's gonna take one counter off the Walking Ballista to kill that. That's kind of what we were expecting. If he ever frees that 9th Bridge Patrol, it's gonna kill us. There's just no question. That 9th Bridge Patrol is so scary. 13-13. Alright, so there goes that. Get Caravan down. Make some more flyers. I'd like to find our Aegis Automaton at some point so that I can start bouncing the Dawnfeather Eagle. If we end up wanting to do that. We could also crew this up and bounce it that way. To keep making Thopters. We have 17 cards left in the deck. Okay. He's just trying to get in the damage. He doesn't have a trick for this, I don't think. He wants to see if he can get a free point of damage in. So I guess he can put a counter and then ping this down the rest of the way if he wants to give up his Walking Ballista for it. I don't know if that ends up being good for him or not, though. Garrison, yep. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's scary. He can untap his 9th Bridge Patrol with that. Uh-oh. It doesn't happen until the turn after next that he can actually attack with it, but that is a little scary. Especially given that we can't really get in with Dawnfeather right away. I can swing with this guy again and either trade on the 3/4 or trade on these and get rid of the Metallic Mimic. It's either getting rid of these two or it's getting rid of this and the Walking Ballista, or he's taking damage. Or he's chump blocking. There are multiple options, I suppose. Oh, he can give up the Garrison instead and the Walking Ballista, and then he can keep his 3/4 up. Blocking my flyer. Okay. I don't think he sees that line. I think that's a better line for him. Though maybe he's looking at the garrison as his win condition with the 9th Third Patrol on the field, so maybe he does see that. He is just going to sack his last servo. No servos left. Thank God. We have run him out of servos. For now. He could get more, but they're done for now. We're both out of action at this point. I can always fuel up Caravan still and actually use it as a blocker, which is probably going to end up happening this turn because he's probably going to decide it's okay to swing in pretty soon with Garrison. If he swings in with Garrison and we block it with Cultivator's Caravan, our Caravan lives. And Garrison does not. Actually, our Cultivator's Caravan might die too. Uh-oh. Maybe we don't crew. Maybe we just trade Dawn Feather Eagle and Nimble Inventor. He's gonna crew. Yep. Yep. Maybe I just trade Nimble Inventor and the 1/1s. I want to keep one of the 1/1s back to Chomp. Alright. Alright, we're doing it. We're trading the Caravan for it. We don't have a lot of other ways to bounce the Caravan specifically left in our deck that are super straightforward. We've got some roundabout ways to do it, but they end up costing us, like, tapping a creature and then 5 mana. So, if we end up trading Caravan for Walking Ballista, that ends up being okay. He is going to get a servo again, because he's going to lose a creature. He might lose 2. Does he ping with Ballista? If he doesn't ping with Ballista, it's really good for us. He's not pinging with Ballista. Okay, cool. Keep the Caravan alive. Ice Over. Do I care about Ice Overing his Metallic Mimic? I really don't. I want to Ice Over this guy. At some point. We're not attacking this turn. He's got the 16/16 untapped. He might just hold it there untapped. That kind of stops us from getting in. We could try to beat in the air at some point, but it's not happening right now. We need to get more servos out. Both of our Watchful Automatons are in the yard. Caravan's on the board. We've got, I think, 3 or 4 more things to generate stuff. Enchanted creature gets +1/+3. Pay 1 to return it to your hand. Fine. It's a 3/5. I guess you're going to bounce Conviction. Yeah. That triggers Hidden Stockpile. Yo, what's up, Sweet Pocky? How's it going, my dude? Hope you're having a excellent day. We're playing some Aether Revolt drafts right now. Probably just the one because I've got to go get lunch in a little bit. And it's going kind of slow. I'm hoping that we get to finish it, honestly. So we are starting to run a little bit short on time. Alright, Aegis Automaton is great. That's very, very good. You cost 3, you cost 5, that's 8 total. I can afford to make 1 more. So let's do that. Oh, cancel. Hold up. Not in the right order. Let's order things correctly. We're going to crew you on these. This is the roundabout way that I was talking about earlier to make more tokens that we have right now. This is as good as we can do until we find a second Aegis Automaton or another creature artifact that we can bounce. Alright. Making Thopters. One at a time. We don't have any good attacks right now. He's still got that 9th bridge hanging back. I wish we had a way to to tap that. If we had a way to tap it, it'd be really good, but for right now, we don't. He's gonna keep pumping this Walking Ballista at some point, yeah. We need to leave mana up for when he tries to shoot down my Dawn Feather Eagle with it. I think at the end of the day, that's going to be what has to happen. Because I think that's where he's going to try to aim, is to take out the Dawn Feather Eagle. That is the biggest threat to him right now, especially with Aegis Automaton on the board. I think it's kind of hilarious that we're stuck in this stalemate while he has a 16/16 on his side of the board. Yep. Oh, he's gonna do it right now, isn't he? Oh no, we're gonna lose it. Yep. Oh. Okay. He's gonna kill the Automaton instead. That's probably almost a smarter play for him. Almost. Kind of being the operative word here, because next turn we're gonna hit him for 4, and then we're gonna kill him the following turn. I think we've already got enough flyers to just win in 2 turns. Yeah. He's gonna have to ping one of them out of the air with Walking Ballista, and then do it again. Watchful Automaton's very nice. We can pay to scry as well if we want to. We won't do that immediately. We'll go to combat right now. Attacks. We're gonna click the all attacks button and then cancel out a couple of them because we just want the flyers getting in. We don't want you. We don't want you. We want all the rest of that. 5 attackers. He has a block for the Dawn Feather Eagle if he wants it. It's a good trade for him, but he's going to be at 1 health. Walking Ballista, put a counter. Start pinging 1/1s. Yep. Resolve. And he can do 2 more, I think, which means that we should still have 2 left. I guess technically he can do 3 more. He has to give up his Walking Ballista for it, though. End turn. Okay. This blocks here if he tries to attack. Oh man, this is going to be so close. He has to get rid of his Walking Ballista if he wants to live. Oh no, maybe not. Because I guess only... He only has to get us down to 2 Thopters. And then he can block 1. So he's going to do that. I'm guessing he's going to grow, ping, ping. God, this card, like, single-handedly won him the game. Walking Ballista is so fucking dumb in draft. Holy. Blocks. Actually, can I just swing past him if I swing with everything? 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't want to do that. Alright. We're going to do this, but we're going to do it manually. We are not going to be paying the improvised cost because we don't want to tap our stuff. We want to have the ability to do as much as possible with what we've got. Areas efficient construction. Okay, cool. There it is. There's the second one. We needed that. That lets us keep up with what he's doing a lot better. Oh, that tap's funny. That's okay. I'm not mad. Combat. So we attack with everything in the air. We're going to force him to go down to 1 on his walking ballista. And we're still going to punch in for 1. Yeah, minus, plus, minus. Oh, did you just goof? Did he just goof up? Can he still do it? Yeah, he can still do it. Okay, I wasn't sure. Damage? Mistakes were made. Okay, no, he's got it. He's just wait until the last possible moment. Oh, I actually can't sacrifice this turn, can't I? Because I have Caravan. Blue. Yeah. There we go. Draw 2. Down to 7 cards left in our deck. We've got either 1 or 2 things that'll make us servos left, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Maybe we might run out of cards. That would suck. He still has a way to deal with all of our servos. Because he's putting 2 counters on every turn on his walking ballista. Unless he doesn't. But that would be kind of dumb. Would definitely be kind of dumb to do that. Oh man, I hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. Beginning of the week. Or if you're on YouTube, a good Wednesday or Friday. Depending on when this gets uploaded. I don't have to block that. There's not really any reason for me to block that right now. So we're not going to. We're going to choose to not block. In all technicality, it gives me something I could do with my mana here. But he's going to sack and scry. This is like the slowest draft game. All of the games with this deck have been like this so far. It's kind of hilarious. I'm surprised that I haven't had anybody scoop just because they don't want to play this for this long. Man, we've only got like a half hour left. Renegade map, yes. Play Renegade map. We literally have to have something like Renegade map every turn. So we are going to sack Renegade map during upkeep next turn in order to scry for land. Or not to scry for land, but to get the land out of the way, so to speak. Pull it to our hand. So that it's not in our deck. Let's crew. This caravan's kind of just sitting around. And we can force some trades here. I want to leave one blocker back. But I also want to get rid of his stuff that's letting him make servos every turn. Yep. Oh, no. You're gonna kill the caravan with it? Should probably kill the caravan with it. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. And then, are you chump blocking the caravan? Metallic Mimic? Because I would love that. You should probably chump block caravan. Something else. There you go, with Walking Ballista. Oh, we're killing Walking Ballista. We've done it, boys. As long as we have one artifact left in our deck, we've done it. Actually, even if we don't. He's going to ping down 2 of these. We're going to have 2 left. I think we succeeded. He's also going to use all of his timeouts, apparently. Timeout used. Resolve, yep. Damage. Wait. Why is that tapped? Oh, he killed the one that was... We actually may have just lost. Because I did not think about where he was going to put his Walking Ballista shots. Oh no. Oh, did we just lose? Fucking Walking Ballista. My lord. It's a 2020. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Okay, good game. That would be hilarious if we had a bounce spell for his 9th Bridge Patrol year. He would cry. Every time. Oh, Restoration Gearsmith. F you. He gets to pull back the Walking Ballista. He's been holding that this whole time. Alright. Oh, GG opponent. GG Spellcaster T. This was the worst draft that we've had in a while as far as where it turned out, but man, that deck was fun. I don't even care. I got to play around with some Thopter making and some improvise and just some fun stuff. And we got our 100 gems. That's the all-important 100 gems that we needed in order to be able to play a M19 draft tomorrow without having to throw down any money. So we're going to claim this. We're going to go open our Aether Revolt pack. Let's see what we got in here. Gonti's Aetherheart, that's our second one of those. That's your energy payoff time walk card, which is pretty cool, but I don't know if energy's good enough anymore, so to speak. And I don't think Gonti's Aetherheart was ever really a option, but maybe it was. Maybe I'm wrong. What else do we have? Gremlin Infestation. Deals 2 damage to enchanted artifacts controller. When artifact is put in the graveyard, make it 2/2. That's kind of cool. It's like you can punish somebody who's on artifacts by pinging them every turn with that, and then if they manage to deal with it somehow, I get a goblin or a gremlin. So that's cool. The rest of this is just kind of whatever. It's an unproduct growth and a negate. Too bad that they took our vault.